affirmations, it comes from repetition. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Becoming Her series, and this is episode number 3. Today we're going to be talking about confidence. Why we struggle with confidence, why some of us struggle, and why do we feel very small about ourselves. The reality is that most women are not confident, not because they don't have the ability to be confident. It's because they have overcommitted themselves and in things that they don't get to finish. On a personal level, I have done, along the way, I used to break my confidence because I would start so many things. I want to start exercising, and I start for 1 week and I stop. I also want to start that thing, or I would start things and stop them in the middle, not knowing that I'm actually breaking my own confidence, okay? But I've learned that along the way, as I'm on this journey of personal development and growth, is that confidence actually comes from completion. When you finish that task that you said you would, when you show up when you said you would show up, even when you feel not comfortable or not prepared, but you still show up and take the first step, that is slowly by slowly, that's when you build unshakable confidence. And so I'm here to share with you some of the things that make us stagnant or keep in unconfident state, because we do as women struggle in that area a lot. And I believe that with this that I'm going to share, you're going to change at least a few things in your life that will make you feel more. So why then do most women struggle with confidence? For example, we overcommit ourselves to many things. You start the gym membership, you have that online course that you're doing, you start that, you have a business idea that you want to launch, and then you also want to do a new routine. Now, you've spread yourself so thin, and hardly will you be able to focus on one. So in the process, you end up actually not doing any of them. You live in the middle, you start living in the middle, and you don't follow through till the end. So what that does, it sends a signal to your brain that you are not capable, you're not reliable, it cannot rely on you to keep your word. And then also, we wait for motivation. Yet we know very well that motivation is something that is not there consistently. It's an emotional thing. It depends on how you feel. It depends on your day, on your season. So you might feel it, you might not. So we wait for motivation to be able to get to start, and the motivation doesn't show up. That's a lie we also tell ourselves, that I'm going to wait for motivation. Then the second thing is we fear to fail. So we end up not actually doing because we are afraid to fail. And in the process, we are killing our confidence and self-trust. And also we wait for perfection. We fear to do anything imperfect because we think that perfection is the only thing that is validated. And so we end up failing along the way. So what is the completion formula? I know you'll be wondering, okay, I've been saying about how non-completion breaks your confidence. So what is the formula? The formula is not to overcommit yourself to so many things. The formula is finding one thing that you can commit to. Instead of saying, I'm going to do 5 or 10 tasks this week, break it them into 2 tasks this week. If I can be able to get that completed this week, let's say, like my habits are to build, like I want to read at least for 30 minutes or 20 minutes a day. I will commit for that. It's easy to commit to 20 minutes of reading. I set my alarm and I say I'm going to commit to myself to reading 20 minutes a day, and I do it. And then I say I'm going to wake up every single day on the same time, depending on what time is convenient for you. But I ask myself, what is more realistic for me? What can I constantly do, and for the next 7 days of the week, and does not break me, and it's easy. So breaking those promises or those tasks into smaller things. So that is the key for you to completing things. Don't overspread yourself too thin. Be realistic. because realistically, you build something consistently. Instead of saying, like for us to create content, I'm going to create 5 videos, I'm going to post 5 times a week. Maybe start with 1 and say, I'm going to post 1 video per week. If that is what is more convenient for you, more realistic, and do it, and constantly do it. If you want to work out, the same thing. And step number 3 is build a completion ritual. Every single day, ask yourself, what did I complete today? Many times we like to celebrate finishing a goal, and we forget to celebrate the process, because the process is what helps you to build confidence. It's actually what helps you to build momentum. So let's celebrate the small wins. If you said, I wanted to, like in a day, I had like 5 tasks to do, maybe work out, do work, and show up to work, or, work on that personal task that I have to do, anything, cleaning, whatever it is, check yourself every end of the day and ask yourself, did I follow through? Did I finish? When you tick off those things that you did, trust me, you feel so proud of yourself and you feel like you can do anything. That will build your momentum and really your confidence more than anything. Those are the things that are going to actually help you to build your confidence. So it's not about just saying, it's about doing. It's not about doing, it's about finishing. Okay? These are things that are going to build your unshakable confidence within you, that you won't need external validation, loud confidence. You won't feel small about yourself, but you walk confidently, you speak calmer, you will be more intentional, you live a very fruitful and authentic life to you, because authenticity starts within you. If you feel you're authentic, if you feel you're actually building stuff, you're taking action, you're showing up, that will send a signal to your brain that you can be reliable and you can be trusted with more tasks. Okay, so let's stop chasing confidence. Let's start doing. Let's consistently do, and actually build the evidence that we can finish. It's all about finishing. So if you want to grow in those areas of mental discipline, physical discipline, and emotional maturity, this is your place to start. So if you're new, consider subscribing to our channel, because here we show up and we do. We don't talk about things, we actually do. We change the narrative, we change the mindset, and we build disciplines that are going to get us to what we want to be and who we want to become. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. See you in the next episode. Bye.